presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day. Tom takes your phone calls toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Let's go to our man Al in Homosassa. What's going on, brother?
Isn't it wonderful? I went ahead and invested in your Tiger dollars, and I went ahead and got the gold report for a year, and also your call letter and stuff like that. And I got over a 50% return in one day, not counting everything else. But I just want to thank you. Tom's not perfect, but he tells you how to put your stops in, and he keeps your losses small. You can take your small losses, but then all of a sudden you'll be like Dave Root, and you'll hit a home run. I mean, a big home run.
Yeah.
And put the money in your pocket.
Okay, brother. You're awesome, man. Thank you.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 7 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. You have the power to create. This is a cool card. I don't read this card enough. Your power is so strong that whatever you believe comes true. You are the way you are because of what you believe about yourself. Your whole reality, everything you believe is your creation. Like it. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials up 151, NASDAQ up 57, S&P's up 30, gold contract up $15.40, traded at $19.33 an ounce. We got silver up 26 cents, $24.72 an ounce. Light sweet crude, flat, $96.22 a barrel. Notes and bonds. The 10-year note trading down 6 ticks, 120.15. 30-year up down 1 point, plus 8 ticks at 144.06 in King Dollar. King Dollar is up 155 ticks, trading 99.754. Euro at 108. Yen at 124, and the British pound at 130 to 1 US dollar. Our phone numbers are 866-927-6648. Give us a call. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at it. This is going to be a rewind of yesterday, folks. Check this out. This is going to be really cool, man. We'll see if it goes up like I think it's going to go up, but here we go. Not go up. We just had the bounce, and I suspect what you're going to see here when I just did this, I'm going to show you what this market just did. ES. This bounce just came into the highs of yesterday with almost half the volume. So, I'm going to do the S&P first, the NASDAQ futures first. Okay, so check this out, okay? So, what we have here is this. We had the two spikes yesterday, right? As soon as I come on the air, you know, the second spike, bottom line, didn't have enough volume, had the failure, okay? Now, you do the exact same thing, folks, okay? So, even on the second spike, we're talking about that high there was 44.99, okay? We're over that right now by 10 points. We're over 45.10. That had volume of 50,000 contracts, okay? So what ended up happening is that the first, well, actually, oh, look what just happened in the last few minutes. No, it's still 49,000. Let me see what time it is right now. Okay, so we're at 3:10. Okay, so we just got volume. Different ball game. Let me see what the NASDAQ did. Volume just came in. Look at this thing. It just came. That's pretty wild, man. Hold on, let me get this. That bar just stopped. 49,900 versus 50,000. Okay, let's go to the NQs. Because when I was doing this, it looked to me like the NQs were just catching up, but I believe they were. Let me pull this bit. Yeah, they are. Okay, cool. Okay, so NQs, what you have here is this. The high yesterday on those NQs got up to 14,453, 652. And right now we have 14,600. And this was decent volume just now, because we got juiced at, that's 16,000 versus 19. Make sure of that again. Okay, 16 versus 19. Now, the question is going to be, okay, so we started a new bar. So bottom line, how this bar operates is going to tell us whether you're going to go right back downtown somewhat, or you can blow through this area. And we're going to be on the air, so it's a beautiful thing. Gold contract, we'll come back to that too, as soon as we get a little more into that 10-minute bar, folks. Gold contract out here, bottom line, sideways move. You're up $12.50. You need more volume. That's the bottom line inside this gold market. 114,000 contracts. You need like 200,000 contracts. We've been going lower. It's rejected lower price. It's rejected higher price. You're trading on a sideways move. Bottom line, it needs more volume, and it's going to be tough to get that when, in fact, you have the aspect of the dollar wanting to get up to this 103 area. If you take a look at the dollar, bottom line, you're going to see that swing point that's laying out there at that 103 area, 103.820. We had a spike high that gave it up in spades at 102. That's the last time that we actually got down to the bottom of the range. It gave it up at 102, and then it goes all the way back down to 89. But right now, it looks to me like it still continues to want higher price. Notes and bonds. We take a look at the note and bond market. They continue to want lower price, higher yield. You take a look at this 10-year first. Bottom line is that, we don't have a large ABC structure down because it broke the B point and it didn't have the volume on the break. The break, well, let me see this here. The break yesterday was 2.1. No, we do have an ABC down. Okay, so check this out. That means 117 is coming at us. The A point on this is 129. The B point is 120. You get $9. You get, it's higher than that though. 114. We're at 120 right now. 114 is the A to B equals C to D, because you did take out the B point. Now this is intriguing. Okay, so this happens if you have time in the trade. You know how this works. The first day that we come down into the swing, you only had volume of 1.7 million. Oh, look at this. It's coming more. It was 1.76 million versus 1.77. And then yesterday, guess what? No, 2.1 million contracts. You're going south, man. And we know we're going south. I mean, the bottom line, rates are going up. We're at the 2.65 right now on the 30-year. We take a look at some of the higher volume equities out here today. Twitter's down 220. You got HB up 535. You get Buffett coming into HB. Apple's up $1.16. You got Bank of America down 13 cents. You got Pelletier flat. We get General Motors down 69. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Dow right now is trading up 169. You get the NASDAQ up 78. S&Ps are up 36. Stay right there, folks. We'll come right back.
Are you looking for a way to consistently add winning trades to your portfolio? Tom O'Brien is here to help. Tom O'Brien has been successfully trading markets for over 30 years. A frequent contributor to TD Ameritrade Network and CNBC, Tom O'Brien founded TFNN over 20 years ago to help educate investors just like you. Tom's daily market newsletter, Market Insights, is published every morning when the market's open to give you the competitive informational edge you need to succeed. These newsletters are packed full of Tom's advanced technical analysis and are geared to deliver comprehensive strategies for a successful portfolio. Get Tom O'Brien's newsletter, Market Insights, today and try all of our products and newsletters 30 days risk-free with our money-back guarantee at TFNN.com. TFNN. Educating investors.
What's separating you from the most successful men and women on Wall Street? That's right. information. Having all the information gives us the perspective we need to place the right trades at the right time. The TAS Profile Scanner is the premier market profile-based scanner. Powered by its acclaimed TAS proprietary algorithms, this feature-rich scanner instantly filters over 2,500 plus global financial markets, such as stocks, ETFs, commodities, futures, and Forex. This powerful suite of tools leverages instant trade filtering and strategy formulation to show you emerging trades before they happen. For a limited time, you can save $100 off your first month by using the promo code UPGRADE, and you still get a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to risk. Level the playing field with the TAS Profile Scanner, which you can find under the Services tab at TFNN.com. Sign up today.
Sharpening your skills as an investor is like getting better at playing a musical instrument. You have to practice, sure, but you also need excellent instruction from experts. At TFNN, you'll get advice and guidance from the authority in technical market analysis. And it's not just dry, tedious text either. TFNN airs live financial content streamed live on TFNN.com and TFNN's YouTube channel with Tiger TV, live every market day from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern, for free. Each host is an experienced trader and gives their take on the market while taking calls and questions live from around the world. From the moment the market opens until the closing bell sounds, Tiger TV has 8 different shows with expert hosts to help you make the right moves with your money. Watch online at TFNN.com or on TFNN's YouTube channel and become the investor you were born to be. TFNN, educating investors.
Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Welcome back, folks. 877-927-6648. We have the Dow. Dow Industrials right now are down 161, up 161. NASDAQ is up 71. S&Ps are up 33. So let's go over to take a look at these Qs here. So the question is, looking at these Qs, is that on 124, the market bounced off that level. Okay, so here's 124. It bounced off the higher level. Yeah, there's no doubt about that. Okay, so here's 124, right? So the question is that bottom line, you get a small retracement. Can that be an ABC structure up? Yeah, it could. There's no doubt about that. And where I'm coming from is this. When you take a look at this, that was the first high volume low on the way down, right? But guess what? You just can't take one of them. You put this on the weekly and you lay this out on the weekly, and what you have down here is that you get a high volume low that's laying there at 381 on the weekly, then you come down at 406 on the weekly, and then we just did 414 on the weekly. So to me, that's just the opposite. That's the bottom line. That you come down with volume, you've gone up with light volume. Bottom line, you're probably building a monster ABC down. So the A point on this is 408. The B point is down there at 318. Yeah, 318. You know, so the bottom line is you get some big action here. This in anyway. It's all your money. You got to do what you want to do out there. that's the bottom line. We go take a look at the XAU, the HUI. What do we have inside the XAU and the HUI? XAU right now, that is laying at highs. Okay, so the XAU had got up to the high. Bottom line, you know, needs more volume. The first high that was established out here on the weekly had 89 million. The second one only had 27. The third one had 31. You know, now when we came down, granted we came down with a lot less volume. Bottom line, that's why you to build cause in order to basically get to higher price. Gold Bugs Index, same type of setup inside the Gold Bugs Index out here. You got the Gold Bugs Index, exact same type of setup. Gold Bugs Index right now, we're up 536. And at that level there, You know, you can see the last 3 weeks we hadn't had any volume, but that's building cause. We haven't had volume on the way down also, okay? You know, so the bottom line is that we'll see how this shakes out at the 327 area. My take is that these things are going, you know, up to those last swing points, which is laying out there at about 363. Dow. Inside the Dow Industrials, let's take a look at the strength versus the weakness inside the Dow. Point-wise out here, this is what you have. You have the United Health putting 38 positive points, Home Depot 35, Microsoft 20, Big Mac 19. Taken away from it, Visa 15, Goldman 12, Boeing 8, American Express 6. Inside the NDX 100, strength versus the weakness inside the NDX. You got CGen is up 4%. You got Costco up 4%. You got CrowdStrike up 4%. Taken away from it, Pinduoduo is off 6.5%. You got JD down 3%. You got Lucent off 2.6%, and you got Baidu off 2.6%. Let's go to the Pinduoduo. Some of these Chinese stocks, man, they have just got absolutely toasted and roasted. Okay, so this is 6 months ago, it was trading at $104. 2 weeks ago, it was at 23. You're at 42, and guess what? Now, this is a cool one, folks, meaning that all this could do is go back to ice, and you get a high volume low that's laying out there. So that high volume low, guess what? It's going to go after it. And this is pretty intense, actually, because I just brought this back on a 3-year. So from $202, and now you get a high volume low laying out there at $23, you know. So bottom line, $23, that's where it's going. It's pretty intense when you see something like that. NVIDIA, NVDA, let's take a look. This stock has been moving around like crazy. NVIDIA out here today, right now it's flat. It was as low as 234. You're 243 right now. And we'll see what kind of a bounce it can get. You know, you can see what it did here. It came into the day of the 16th. That's 16th at 67 million. You're 47. You'll probably do 57 million. That part there, that is when you're building cause. You do a back and forth, back and forth. It's building energy up, folks. And when you're building cause, okay, when you take a look at a sideways move and you lower it down, when you're building cause, what happens is this. You calculate the amount that as you bounce and go higher, so you calculate that amount, what are the volumes, versus how you go down. And if the tops are lower than the bottoms, you're building cause for the way down. If the bottoms are less than the tops, you're building cause for the way up. It's all about supply and demand. That's what it comes down to. Twitter. If you take a look at Twitter out here, you know, bottom line, Elon Musk. Yeah, the thing that's intriguing, if you listen to Tommy's show this morning, he broke it down as to what Elon Musk got away with. Elon Musk, folks, thinks we're all a bunch of jerks and slaves to him, because it's very evident that when he doesn't do the filing. So picture this, but I want you to put yourself in this position. You're in a losing position in Twitter, right? It's been going down. Elon Musk was supposed to file when he gets 5% of the position, right? And so there's a lag there of 7 to 10 days that he didn't file. He'll end up getting fined, but the bottom line is he made $150 million just in those 10 days as soon as he announced it. So the real question is, what happens to the people that finally said, I can't take it anymore, I'm down, I'm losing all my money, I'm going to sell it? Those are the people that are screwed. He knew he was doing it, and you know he's probably going to get away with it. But that tells me, you can make your own decision, that tells me about what he's all about. And this is not the first time that he's done it, okay? Like that Dogecoin. He just takes people that are cleaners, man. That's the bottom line. You know, yeah. He might be a freaking genius, but guess what? Morally, ethically, see you later. Okay, now let's get into this bond market. We'll pull up the 30-year. I'm going to pull up the 30-year. Actually, no, I'll pull up the 10-year, because the 10-year is going to move. I'm going to put this on a much larger setup so they can see this correlation and where this thing wants to go. You can see what's happened here. We're coming down. So the next leg down, we're at 120. The swing point is down here at 117. We just did the ABC structure. The ABC structure, I believe, is 113, okay? So if you break, listen, you break the 117.13, the next leg down there is 111. The lower leg going all the way back to 2007 is 104. And it's game for that. That's the real bottom line. We're game for all the way down into that area. And that's going to basically bring up the interest rates quite a bit. Dow Industrials right now trading up 136. NASDAQ is up 58. S&P's up 30. We're going to come right back.
Are you having fun trading the markets, but having trouble finding like-minded individuals to discuss your trading and investment ideas with? Become an apex predator in the trading markets and join the Tiger's Den Trading Room only at TFNN.com. The Tiger's Den is an exclusive trading room where successful traders from around the world come to exchange trades and ideas. Join the den and surround yourself with the sharpest minds in the trading world. Subscribers to the Tiger's Den are also the first to have their questions answered live on air and can privately chat with our TFNN hosts live during their shows. Interact with other Tigers and Tigresses as they share trading ideas, news analysis, and discuss the market action all trading day. Subscribe to the Tiger's Den risk-free with our 30-day money-back guarantee and become part of the TFNN trading community. TFNN, educating investors.
You could be making money off the stock market. And if you're already making money off the stock market, you could be making a lot more. Check out TFNN and Tiger TV and get expert investing advice to give you the power to control your financial future. Go to TFNN.com and find the newsletter for you. Whether you're into trading gold, metals, futures, currencies, or options, you'll get advice and analysis to help you seriously get ahead. TFNN also features trading services with a 30-day money-back guarantee for new subscribers, as well as TFNN's Tiger Den Trading Room, trading software, and educational webinars for all trading levels. And make sure you check out Tiger TV for free on TFNN.com or TFNN's YouTube channel for live financial content from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern on market days. Stop watching on the sidelines while other people get rich and become the investor you were born to be. TFNN, educating investors.
TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartley's, ABCs, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Thinkorswim. For more information, just click the Thinkorswim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now up 111. We get the NASDAQ up 46. S&P is up 27. So let's go over to E-mini again. Take a look at it. You're going to see this is really cool how this is laying out. So the E-mini, folks, okay, we're looking at those price points. The E-mini's over them. I just wanted to show you both of these so you can see how this lays out. So one of the spikes you're going to be looking at here is 44.96. Okay, we're at 45.05. So that made it. It's over it right now. That's, a toss-up basically will get underneath it. This is what I do. I go from there, this doesn't matter whether I'm trading the E-mini or trading the NASDAQ composite. NASDAQ futures. Then you go into the NASDAQ, and I'll show you something on the NASDAQ. So when they are not in harmony, which they're not, the NDX wants lower price. It's already failed. That's a monster heads up. So what you can see is this. The high of yesterday is 652. And you can see we got the 633. That's the first part. Second part, bottom line, you got over that spike from this morning. This morning had 249,000 contracts. We got up there with 133. And bottom line, we'll see whether it can basically hang over so that second price we're about 8 points away from it, 14,608. You don't hang over that for a long period of time, and that's where the divergence is. The divergence is that the NASDAQ hasn't made it yet. The S&P has made it. Bottom line, you can see also how the NDX 100 is so much weaker. So each leg down will tell us quite a bit. That's how this shakes out, meaning or leg up, doesn't matter. Either leg up or leg down. If it gets volume, that's fine. My take, it's not. And the reason I'm saying it won't on a day trade type of business is this. When the first spike that we had higher yesterday was 38,000. The second spike was 19. The first spike today was 24. The second one was 13. That's when when it's halfway, bottom line, your probabilities go down pretty dramatically because of the fact that you need some kind of a push. That's the reality. So we'll see where it shakes out. Let's see, Royal Gold. There's a couple. Oh, actually, no, I want to go to Newmont. Because Newmont is looking for new highs. Newmont Gold, bottom line, this baby here is up $1.14 today. You're at highs. My take on that, we're going to go a lot higher. You had Royal Gold start coming up yesterday. Royal Gold put in like $5 yesterday. No, it wasn't yesterday. It was a couple days ago. But bottom line, Royal Gold also is aiming for its highs. I think Royal Gold is 165, and right now we're 144. 147. We're at 140. Well, we're at 144. It's going for 147. And you can take a look. When you take a look at the actual volume, you can see it's monster, man. It's 14.5 million going into 8.3. That's on a monthly basis. We go take a look at Franco-Nevada, FNV. Now, the Franco-Nevada is a streamer. Okay, so that's a great business plan when you're a streamer. What it means specifically what that is that you're acting like a bank, that you're financing gold companies, and bottom line, you don't need a lot of people, and you're getting a gross credit. That's how this works. It's not a net credit. The cool thing about streamers, folks, is this, is that they're getting a percentage of the gross price of gold. It has nothing to do with any of their expenses or anything else. And as I said a few other times before, depending on how long you've been listening, what happens with streamers is this. When they first make this deal, as the price of gold goes higher, the streamers get bigger percentages. Not all contracts, but just about. And that's the public information. If you don't go through these filings, which I've done, it is really wild, man. Okay, because the expansion is just not only on price, then the expansion, the takedown of the streamer is higher also. And you can see what Royal did. Royal came in, okay, so the swing point it was coming into had volume of 16 million. We just came into it with 20. With 20. So bottom line, looks to me that that's setting up a very large ABC structure on the way up. And if it is, your B point is laying out here at 165. Your A point is 58. Yeah, that's not bad, huh? My God. So you got 107 A to B, which is get you $212. And right now you're at 164. And if we take a look at the fundamentals on this, it better happen because the bottom line is that this is saying that as of December, you're paying $44 for $1. So they're looking for some growth. If you do look at the growth numbers, and we take a look at the numbers, they're kind of the same, 1.3 billion. That's what they've been, they took in 1.3 billion last year, 1.3 billion this year. The real kicker in these is, as I said, expense-wise, they have nothing. They take in 1.6 billion with 26 employees. Not bad. That's where you can see that you're inside that banking structure. That's how that shakes out. Let's go take a look at the king, Amazon. See where Amazon is laying out right now. So Amazon got down to 3,090, rejected it. You're at 3,165. Bottom line, yeah, there's still too much juice on Amazon here. I expect, you're going to go sideways, you'll build some cars. These legs downtown are still out there on Amazon. Microsoft, we take a look at Microsoft. You talk about volatility where you don't think that volatility is going to come in, but guess what? Microsoft, you're up 368 today. 3 days ago, Microsoft was at 315. You got down to 296 today. We'll see how this little bounce is coming in. We go take a look at, is it Verizon I want to look at? 1 second. VZG. Okay, so if we take a look at Vista, Vista Gold right now is trading 103. This is building costs for higher price. The bottom line is that when the market catches on, I suspect, first leg up is going to be 145. Next leg up is going to be 210. And both of those numbers here, we bring this up, I'll show you on a monthly basis where this is. They're both swing areas. The first one is you get that swing that's laying out here. And this is the same thing. Look at the volume expanded. The volume there was 11 million. Your swing point that you're going after, the first swing point at 145 is 11 million. Then your next is out there at 209. If you make it to 209, then it's going to open up some real money. 390 would be the next one, So we'll see where that whole baby is going to shake out. My take is that higher prices are coming in us. And so the inflation action, folks, okay, is not going away. They can go up on rates, but what you still have is this. The ratio here goes like this. You take the inflation rate versus you're taking the rate of the Fed funds rate. And that gives you the real rate. So if you don't think the Fed, like there's plenty of folks I know that, don't think the Fed's going to continue to go up, up, up. My take is that they are going to continue to go up, 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 because it's the only way that you can actually crush inflation. If we're still at negative real rates, which matters, bottom line, money, velocity of money will just keep going. Because anyone that really just understands the bond market, it doesn't matter. And I remember this from the 70s. And I remember this is when I had, in the 70s, folks, picture, I had a sub shop. And it was great because you had to see a lot of people. I saw a lot of people at that particular point making a lot of money in real estate. And I was saying, this is intriguing, man. We have inflation raging. And I remember the guy that explained to me the difference, that, hey, man, yeah, this is insane. But guess what? Meaning the interest rates are so high. He says, but guess what? The inflation rate's higher. So at that point, housing kept going for about another year and a half until Volcker came in and then went up to 13 or 14%. Stay right there, folks. We'll come right back.
Are you in the market for buying or selling real estate in the Bay Area, including the surrounding St. Petersburg, Tampa, and Clearwater markets? Tiger Real Estate LLC is a firm that has extensive experience in the Tampa Bay area. Whether you're looking to sell your current property for maximum value, or you're in the market for a second home or investment property, Tiger Realty has the experience across all areas of real estate in the Tampa Bay area to help buyers and sellers make the most informed decisions across all price levels. From the price you should be paying per square foot in certain up-and-coming areas to the type of cash flow investment properties are capable of creating, Tiger Real Estate can help you make the best decision when it comes to all areas of the market. Before you make one of the biggest decisions of your financial future, call Tiger Real Estate LLC today at 727-329-8322 or email us at tiger@tfnn.com. That's 727-329-8322. Call us today.
The technology around us is changing every day. With so much happening, it can seem impossible to keep up with all the information. David White's investment newsletter, The Technology Insider, is designed to give you all the information you need to understand the technology that shapes today's markets and tomorrow's future. David White has made his living staying on the cutting edge of technology. His weekly newsletter will give you specific recommendations for value tech stocks, as well as entry prices, target prices, and stops to set for each trade. Dave delivers his weekly newsletters every Friday with updates throughout the week. You can get the Technology Insider at TFNN.com for only $37.50. Sign up for David's newsletter, The Technology Insider, and get an inside look at everything the technology sector has to offer. Try it risk-free today with our 30-day money-back guarantee. TFNN, educating investors.
Biotech is booming, but for how long? Whether you think the biotech bull has room to run or has run its course, trade LABU or LABD. Directions Daily S&P Biotech 3 times bull and bear ETFs. Visit directioninvestments.com/biotech today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Tom O'Brien.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now up 170. You get the NASDAQ up 79. S&Ps are up 34. And let's go into the IYT. This thing has been getting smoked. There's no doubt. This is pretty intense, man. This is the transportation index. It's pretty amazing that this thing came down so dramatically. So let's go into the holdings first and take a look at it. So you're talking about Union Pacific and UPS have basically almost, 37% of it. Union Pacific is 19, United Parcel 17, CTX, another rail is 6, Uber is 4, Norfolk Rail 0.5, FedEx 4, Southwest 3. And you take a look at this, we're at 244. This is just got taken so fast, so down. So let's put this up on a 4-year. And when you take a look at this, what you're going to see here is that you broke the bottom of the consolidation. Now, it has monster volume, and that's saying that's a total breakdown. You know, we'll see if this thing can bounce. It bounced 4 points today. It was down 4 points. It bounced 4 points today. But it looks like, you know, traders and investors, lock, stock, and barrel, are just deciding that, guess what? You know, and it's not that, folks, that, you know, when you look at this, it's not that goods are not going to move around and move around a lot. Where the deal comes in, I expect, is about the energy to move everything around. What's so intriguing to me, I'm going to pull up Union Pacific. I see where that would be. I was trying to figure out, so, you know, you get gas prices, so you can figure right off the bat, gas prices, I can see why it's going down so fast, because diesel for airlines is astronomical right now, big time. What I didn't get, and looking at this, is when you take a look at the rail, Union Pacific, but I suspect what it might be, we'll see, let me see. So Union Pacific came off its highs in volume. You're at the lower end of consolidation. Well, this is a low. Union Pacific has been in this consolidation. Is this a daily? Let's see. Put this on a monthly. This could just mean basically that you're going to be selling less. Yeah. Okay. So back to the breakout has saved it thus far. But when you look at this chart, when I look at this chart, it's telling me that this is going to come back all the way back to the bottom of where it broke out from, which would be 232. And right now you're 245. You can see this expansion that's happening. It's quite an expansion. There's no doubt about that. You know, you're coming down here with 19 million. You broke out with 14. You know, so they're unloading these things hand over fist. And Union Pacific might be about the aspect of how many commodities are getting moved around. You know, if you go take a look at Deere. Deere, you know, bottom line was in a confirmed ABC structure on the way up. Now, this is going to turn into a complex one because what has happened is this. Deere got up to 437. You're at 411. Rejected it out here today. Let's put this back. And so it's 400's the number, man. Approximately 400. So, oh, there you go. We come down to 401.82. And let me put this on a weekly and see what this weekly looks like. So what's going to get intriguing about the Deeres of the world is, so even the weekly is lighter volume. So what ends up happening is that when you have Deere, you're dealing with the agricultural, you're dealing with the mining, and you're dealing with real estate, okay? So it's intriguing that, those three parts, okay, one slows down, guess what? It can slow down. That being said, Deere, to me, still looks like it's an ABC structure up. Going to be hard to do, but bottom line, that's what it looks like. If we go into Caterpillar and we take a look at Caterpillar, what you have in Caterpillar, same kind of setup. Deere is stronger. Caterpillar came down to high volume, high. Bottom line, rejected it today. Looks like that's going to go back to the highs also. So you're gonna get some action inside of the Caterpillar market, the Deere market. The real question is that Basil talks a lot about rotation. So the commodity space, folks, is so small that if, in fact, bigger money starts moving into that commodity space, you are going to see some big action because the money's got to hide somewhere. That's the real bottom line. You know what I mean? Cash, when you take a look at cash, people say, cash is king. There's no doubt about that. The question is, it just depends on how much you have. If you have too much cash, which a lot of people do, the bottom line is that you're running inflation. Every $100,000, you're losing $7,000, $8,000 a year. So, you have to find deals in order to have that cash that you can move. That you can move on. That is the reality if you're holding cash. You hold cash too long, bottom line, you're going south, man. Silver. We take a look at the silver market right now. You get silver up 24 cents. Yeah, this is almost you get 43,000 contracts today. It's not a bad setup. Hasn't done anything yet, but what we did do is this. So last week when we had come down, we had that big spike down. The big spike down had 76,000 contracts. What ends up happening? We come into that yesterday with 47,000. It rejected lower price. Now you're going to try to get the higher price. That's how this baby sets up right now. We'll go take a look at Pan American Silver for one of the targets out here. Pan American Silver is one of the strongest silver equities out here, meaning fundamentally even. And when that moves, man, that really moves. So that's up 38 cents right now. If you take a look at how they pump this out, Pan American Silver, bottom line, they're going to do $1.7 billion this year. And that's at a silver price of, $24. If we see an expansion of price, you are going to see a big expansion of the prices of the gold and silver equities. That's how it shakes out. Okay, so let's see what this is. This uranium stock? Let's see what this is. Energy fuels. Yeah, uranium. Okay, this is a production and development company. Assets located in western U.S. The company owns and operates the only uranium mill in the U.S. Okay, so last year they took in $3.2 million. For some reason, they're saying they're going to take in $74 million this year. They must have hit the jackpot somewhere. Okay, so let's put this on a weekly. Yeah, and this looks like it's building cause for a higher price. Yeah, it does. It's you had a high spike up here. Last time we went up, 2 weeks ago, we went up. It failed at the $10.36 area. It's rejected lower price, and when you do that, that says, hey, man, it's going higher again. Let me put this on a monthly. This might be a much bigger projection here. Oh, no, on a monthly. Ooh, it's a mess on a monthly. Ooh, what is this? Let me look at this. This is a flatline stock. That's pretty wild. Dow Industrials right now trading. Where are you? Come on, baby. Up 131. Nasdaq is up 39. S&P's up 27. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.
Sharpening your skills as an investor is like getting better at playing a musical instrument. You have to practice, sure, but you also need excellent instruction from experts. At TFNN, you'll get advice and guidance from the authority in technical market analysis. And it's not just dry, tedious text either. TFNN airs live financial content streamed live on TFNN.com and TFNN's YouTube channel with Tiger TV, live every market day from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern, for free. Each host is an experienced trader and gives their take on the market while taking calls and questions live from around the world. From the moment the market opens until the closing bell sounds, Tiger TV has 8 different shows with expert hosts to help you make the right moves with your money. Watch online at TFNN.com or on TFNN's YouTube channel and become the investor you were born to be. TFNN, educating investors.
You might think that if you want to be successful at trading in the stock market, you're going to need a crystal ball. After all, it's impossible to predict the future, right? Like any endeavor in life, before you decide it's impossible, get some advice from the experts. You might find that it's not so impossible after all. For daily market overviews that give you direction on the key indices, selective stocks, and commodities, subscribe to the Opening Call newsletter at TFNN.com. The Opening Call newsletter is written by Basil Chapman, creator of the trading methodology known as the Chapman Wave. The Chapman Wave up-down sequence gives you an edge in identifying price turns, finding the peaks and valleys in stock prices. Get the Opening Call newsletter by Basil Chapman in your inbox every day. First-time subscribers also get a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you're not satisfied, let us know, and you'll get a full refund within 30 days of signing up. TFNN.com, educating investors.
Are you looking for a secured investment which pays you on a monthly basis? The Tiger First Mortgage Program may be the program for you. The best rate on a 5-year CD in the country right now, according to Bankrate.com, is paying 1% per year or $1,000 per $100,000 invested. The Tiger First Mortgage Program pays 7% per year, paid monthly, on secured, high-value, buildable properties in St. Petersburg, Florida. The investment is for 4 years, paying 7% per year or $7,000 per $100,000 invested. Your investment is secured by high-value real estate in St. Petersburg, Florida. Your investment can be anywhere from $100,000 to $500,000. Do you want to make $1,000 per year on $100,000 invested or $7,000 per year on a secured Tiger First mortgage? The Tiger First Mortgage Program may be just the program for you. The Tiger First Mortgage Program pays 7% per year, paid monthly. For more information, you can call 877-518-9190. That's 877-518-9190.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials up 140, Nasdaq up 39, S&P's up 28, and we go take a look at, first we're going to take a look at the SPY to see what we have out here, folks. So what you have with the SPY here, bottom line is that you're up 290, and let's see, this is going to be interesting. So 449, oh, I love this. So check it out. From when I just started the program to now, you got up and you filled the gap. So what that sets up, man, the gap was 449.82, folks. We got to 450.69, and guess what? Now you're going to have lighter volume. So what that does, that's just a rejection of that gap, and that's saying that, guess what? Tomorrow morning, you can be right back downtown. Let me see the NDX 100 to see if the Qs filled that gap. This would be crazy, man, if this happens. So, no, the NDX didn't do it, but the NDX all just didn't get any traction. NDX couldn't even get over the highs of yesterday. So you're going into a Friday, guess what? We're going lower. Bottom line, you bounce failed, you know, you go sideways, you go lower. This is building cause to get to the lower end of this whole consolidation that we're in right now. It's going to be pretty wild watching this whole thing shake out. If we go take a look at the indice volume, what you have with the indice volume right now, we're at 672. You can see yesterday we were talking about, see how the volume expanded yesterday on the way down, 1.1 billion inside the NYSE. You take a look at the NASDAQ composite, you banged out 5.2 billion, and guess what? You get a little bounce out here today, and you know we'll see where it shakes out. But you know what my take is, though. This is a trader's market. If you want to understand timing the trade, it's real easy, folks. Go to Amazon, get the book, and you'll really get these babies down. Fast markets, timing the trade is a trip in itself, and a great trip. Don't forget about Basil's workshop. Basil's workshop, he does amazing workshops, folks. You can be a subscriber real easy. The way you do it, you come over to our website at TFNN. He's writing a featured program. Just hit that featured program. And, of course, don't forget about our Tigers then. It's only $1 for the whole year. You're going to be growling and proud with all these Tigers and Tigresses. And always remember, folks, the bear can claw your heart out, the bull can run you over, and thank God there's always another trade. Health, happiness, and prosperity. Have a great night, folks. Have a safe night. Come back and visit Tommy tomorrow morning. Kicks us off, 9 o'clock in the morning. Great show. Look at them, folks.